Many Honorable Kennedy, Agyapong, and ABD and Comedy or Sabon. So, Kai say, you made the official compensation on Sianefa and your day ever. After this interview, no, you're in discussion segment, and so ever to so 45 minutes after 3 in 15 minutes time, no, it will be 4 p.m. Monshan and so MIA. Yeah, one-on-one interview session, no, Consolidated Bank of Ghana, Eboye, Korean ginseng tea for a healthy life, Bell Aqua. Freshman, Fresh Lady, Fresh Cool capsules, Efrisasem Pharmaceuticals, your heavy insecticide spray and coil, and Napa product, and a HEPA Plus mixture. Omonso Ebwain. Before this segment, you may hear some segment, no Ebremote, may my hine Kwabana Sante, and also Ecobank Ghana, the Pan African Bank, Vodafone, the future is exciting, ready. Prostate 60, a healthy prostate, a healthy life. The Builders Bazaar, Rockstars Roofing Systems, JL Dankwa, and a Trelidor, almost boy, may hear some segment, no Ebremo. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, Twassona, Yeshana campaign no akoye so far going round where who were on so many platforms across the country. I want Ghana for aiding komo message amode ko out den
we say we bisami but nedi kan mamfa we video so na me ma Mrs. Rollins and ne ma yako na ex-president Rollins so abusuafo yako you know, assemble me policy, a very principle. I've been a harsh critic of ex-president Rollins, but say a bar me one day move the same way.
Yeah.
Indeed, I don't have to jubilate. And I say I'm a death say now what the what the also you know I'm not interested in he say a man for the politics and Omodi Akoto baby so Kennedy Agyapong is fingered in Rollins' death. Bimuso Akotro or Twitter say me say ex-president Rollins or manage den nyina men kan hwe on NDC4 platform from Friday no ebe nyina no the Akoto so say me nyaka accident and mewu intimidate Rollins Neko. I mean, we don't take politics to that level. What do you say? Now, I don't know about a woman or young woman. I'm cool with it. Men comment only to say my condolence to the family.
To the family.
I'm not going to talk about this. Is not the time. We'll be bereaved. Those on social media. I'm not on Twitter. Yes, we'll be Twitter, so Twitter, so they say there are a lot of things. I'm not. Me need time to go on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. No, me need time. Me only make a sakura many kum. I don't know a damn so needs any man. And I want to state it clearly before we so I can say me. Ever since I papa free me comment or baby except and
now
me comment and this is my last time, you know. When she say Onyonko efri mu na yode na wo de wo bechine buana, you know, to me I don't believe in those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate enti me say busuafo no so etie oye ne ma etie I mean, at the right time, we can get into the issues thereof. But for now, no, campaign 2020. My message I'm modern for me again.
The message me kwa me say Nana Akufo-Addo okumkom onibie adamfo osikani didi a ohiani su didi osikani tua ne ba school fees a Akufo-Addo adawromanti onso ohiani obabe ko school enoni okumkom onibi adamfo ohwe okumkom ebi ni sen rediani sen yesi ebu this time hwe body and I'm trying to get a technology with the exception of say be away fufu powder. I want another technology about body any buy any menken ko timi bua na unya baby emfengu ni nyina no enye by chance enye rainfall and the BBO a good management.
Asempa FM.
So, send yes, manage send you see a developed the Greek sector and Tinama Enyoma Ekosiisen. They said Biani Ba send a come asa to kum no. Yeni Adamfo only be Adamfo. Enka mofra bebria ko mbetena ko and now per house boy and now say maid na why din because we be a secondary school be no person obey maid. One of the major policies of Akufo-Addo abemne winning election big a free SHS.
Free SHS.
A free SHS into to who say Akufo-Addo within this short period 3.5 years or they 4 January or they come share what he has done in this country, especially in the banking sector. What to me, I say former President Mahama, Ekojino Kase, Abroni Bayinti, and Washama Banks be a good na a SAR statement. When you show that any kind, then what broke a crap.
David.
No, but just a
former president.
And a former president, I could not Kase.
What can I do?
Yaman American, or be an need our kind Kokase consolidation of the banks in a Brony Bayinti. And away now, Pesi ever came. Oh, dear, say. So I need the whole kind and we're going to and go who said, why you mistake? And I'm going to name here and do I do I can be so say election the kind of crack a crown where the truck a crap. What I say, Mammy fees a consolidation of the banks and on a Greek sector, all the sectors to me a developer and I will improve because without the banking sector and can be a any Nana all can some be some 3 questions per answer to us. Or see Abroni Baye. Akufo-Addo ama banks no anye ya wamunegu. 1 Nibisa President Rawlings sorry may he so rest in peace. President Mahama say Edia ne ba na dwimu a Oma Capital Bank 620 million or 640 million injection.
Yes, 610 liquidity support.
Right.
Million.
Right. Awodima Edia be ntira. Omeyi mai. Mr. Bisani Bim, 3 billion.
No, Bank of Ghana. No.
The Bank of Ghana on his own cannot give that liquidity without the president. No. Bank of Ghana can't do that. No way. Without the assent of the president. Bank of Ghana on his own cannot go and say, Okoma Atuesian, 610 million. No. Again, Edia the car President Mahama. Oma Bank of Ghana for no Emma Unibank 800 million Ghana cedis. Amwabe a team 260 million. Edi mani nuya Ibrahim as a loan. Ebiem Bibisa President Mahama Edi ne ba ya Oma liquidity support of 3 billion to Unibank. And also you can say den and assess can woman to me ahwesuye. As far back as end of 2015, now bank so could 200 Ghana cedis cry as a cobra. Nti Ebisa President Mahama omeyi sa nyoma no maye. So what I say, the way he collapsed the banking sector on I think 13th April 2016 State of the Nation address. No ankasa ebie na no ka say Bank of Ghana Asheshehan ama DKM Edin Kofusika in excess of 77 million. Then okay. What you say? He collapsed the banking sector. On when say all Korean and banking sector and the collapse. So if somebody comes in to improve the sector, it means free the harsh conditionalities that IMF took us through. Let me explain this. Anytime BR or my BR didn't have a share IMF, natures were fairly, the economy were fairly. He needs a bailout and ideas. President Kufuor, ADF, or we need yourself all from IMF, gave us a clean slate. Say we have our destiny into our own hands. President Mills better us we and also take it over. Who take it over now they call IMF. Abra President Kufuor yifro na newo IMF mu Ghana for 10 year me de be fee say banking sector no na Kufuor do aya de kura free SHS and say Emma President Mahama esade Ghana call IMF conditions the mine say you cannot borrow more than $1.5 billion. You have to be disciplined. 2, freeze employment. Don't employ anybody in this country. Government, you know, and until they graduate unemployed association. Dubai within 18 months, no, less than that. Less than that, April 12, 4, 6, 16 months. Now you're free. The harsh conditionalities are IMF demand and winning yourself off. Meaning a good management of our resources, what I say, our finances, and NMA yetimi a free IMF. Look at the number of people the government sector are employed right after you win yourself from IMF. What I say, a show say this election a issue base. You are not insulting anybody, but you are telling them the truth by comparing the two governments. 2 political parties with their presidential candidate contesting. Now I can give you series of a year. Let's go to NDC and NPP manifesto, for instance. I am surprised. Not in NDC for Roma Bon. Now me can't say my own person.
Honorable, if you have a message, take on the message. We're attacking people.
NDC for Bon. Roma Bon and say they had the privilege and opportunity to study and read our manifesto for a whole month and say no more out.
But why should they read the manifesto? I'm working on there.
Good. Let me tell you something. Me read you read it. Now me problems say what NDC manifesto. Why Oma Bonwa won't you see and say 1 month now we study President Mahama in their manifesto and you on a collective ideas from NDC people, intellectuals. And Oma Bon. Because 1, Mahama in his manifesto, NDC manifesto, they will create 1 million jobs in 4 years. In MPP manifesto, it is stated clearly that within 3.5 years, as of June, they created 2,055,000 jobs.
But most of them are permanent jobs.
Temporary.
Some of them are
temporary job and as a job.
It's a job, but
America, official be a permanent year. You didn't see the count. On a permanent job now, calculate any permanent jobs. As I speak, in November is about 2.2 million employment created. What do you say? In this I expect a leader or a party with a vision better than MPP to say, I will double MPP employment as of June 2020. So obviously 2,055,000. Minimum 4 million jobs will be created in 4 years.
They want to be realistic.
Realistic.
Permanent jobs.
Realistic. You are setting the people back because realistic you are working. And they say Obia created 2,055,000 jobs already. And you are saying say realistic you say Obama 1 million. You setting the people back again.
No, where you are not going to add for them. They don't believe that 2 million jobs now work. Well, they think it is not real, and yet
what do you guys know? Do you have your manifesto here? Let me read.
I think I have the
MPP manifesto. That
mini hard copy. No, I have the soft copy.
Those in the Greek sector.
Yes.
Are you saying say any permanent jobs? We have created. Look, NDC for and the bear diversity to diversity implementation. Kwame Nkrumah ni buzi amu factories omu buy yomu tonton. Omu kinto and only new dear businesses want to go complete. Buy new factories are new and old 38 new factories. And renovated, refurbished factories are what we call diversity almost say and also 38. So in full swing, 76 factories are working. In other stages, now any full 232 factories within 4 years have been created.
But
so how are you going to say
the brainer at various stages of
various stages? Let me tell you something. Various stages. Let us go to Tema and see what I'm doing and the number of people that are working. Fantastic. All these people are not even included. Construction everywhere in the world. Construction. Employment. Go and see. Each of the site, you not get more than less than 50 people working. Or three or different projects. Maybe Diana Yanka permanent. I have about 155 people working. So what are you talking about? Say various stages in Ukraine, a Jumano, any public air construction,
but the point is, I say, on our campaign tour, and your constituency be our no the benefit of their factory. And this should be a factory.
Listen,
so what do you tell them?
Yeah. One way or the other, that constituency has benefited from MPP policies and governance. Free SHS cuts across the whole country. Because and then he's going to be somebody. He's going to be somebody. What do you say? We have kids only aggregate 18 and they call secondary school and umunya 8 A's. 8 A's. Until you can't beat it. Other development say cocoa sector. What has happened in the history of Ghana cocoa, the whole world? First time Côte d'Ivoire, it me bought Ghana chief executive Abasso for what he has done for West Africa cocoa premium. And now see, we produce the best quality cocoa in the world, and therefore Osha yene Costa Rica, nomne Brazil, South America for no diano enye yinua inti no every 1 ton biano omuma $400 extra besides way one bag be at $25.
That's a level income differential,
right? And it's going into the farmer's pocket. You can't beat this. You can't beat this. Osha cocoa sector no say new mom dey good for Osha cocoa bako. Say yes because of pruning. We are managing the resources well until it cuts across. It is not only the factories, it cuts across. So many developments are going on in all the constituencies. And it's all within 4 years. And the matter campaign now is based on issues. The people, what you tell them, they know, say yes, it has benefited them. What you are saying is true. And therefore, they want to give Akufo-Addo a second term.
And unya feeling on the campaign platform say my message no resonate among for na ejitum.
Oh yes, the message to me say omu jitum say wo ho no bonity no bi ejina no atem ampa ani what you say.
But these are largely party people na ya money omo kasa.
It is not true. It is not true. Not party people alone. Yeni yeko ikoshia himfie ahimfo oman no kakra social distancing yeko ha kakra ni yeko ha kakra yemma crowd no enye kese. So don't think say you are seeing only party people. And the good thing is Nyama Mahama maybe believes a while hot. First, now NDC is seen as a socialist party that has the masses. Today, MPP, the capitalists, still has the masses because we share YouTube, young boys and girls are and it largely because of the free SHS. In the NDC for, but with all what I'm saying is nobody is resting. Ex-President Rollins a year bar, relax here, and nobody is resting. We continue to work as if we are in opposition, telling the people the gospel according to Akufo-Addo. Achievements, what we have done, where we can. You see, what you have. Oh, I was so sorry. I'm a pabe 4 a.m. Krakotwaba by 6. No, at where we know better. Anyway, we are a journalist in 2 before. Kokotuma Akufo-Addo because why are now tie na mo generator esi anim ha nka wie bom asama e kan nyinanka generator de defa because of doom so today you don't experience it. Ask your boss Kwesichum and the general manager or chief executive or her the cost of electricity during the NDC period plus the diesel and motor. It is not just by chance. It is prudent management of our resources. They needed $40 million a month. Sika no mu wi adiko guama no so ebro $100 million a month, and so they could not give us $40 million to pay for electricity power for us to get electricity.
Sika na why mu wi a
NDC for now they won't
these allegations
don't get throw out. Evidence here the block crown what watching.
Why me?
Yes.
Evidence because I cannot do anything.
Evidence 1,001 evidence.
So you prosecute. You go ahead and prosecute.
You see, I am not interested in the prosecution now. Let them deal with it. But I'm telling you, say do some. They needed $40 million a month. They couldn't. They couldn't. Enti na enye natural disaster biana e baya e ma dum so ba. But poor management of our resources. Enti no monetary. Say, come enti say kofa more power ediaba. It's true. But more power at the expense of money. At the expense of the taxpayers. Montie ni clearly. Unim. First, gas, LPN, almost say, almost sign contract with Equatorial Guinea. Almost sign NDC under President Mahama signed an agreement for 15 years at $2.5 billion. Nana Akufo-Addo say, oh, how? This can't happen. It's too much. When he met the Equatorial Guinea president, he negotiated it and it came down to $1.5 billion. He saved this country in 15 years $1 billion. Now I ask a question. Why is it that President Mahama negotiated LPN with Equatorial Guinea for $2.5 billion and Anadu was able to negotiate it down? Why? Ghanaians, please, you know these are two people. Bakukwai edidi yamfa nuombo tomuti. Me want a story be a go for us o maboka said 10 million I was more than 20 million. Where's your president? Why story? Mahama. Honorable. You see?
Honorable. No, Mr.
Honorable. You come crazy. I have the documents. I have the. I didn't go for a year 10 million. Was with the faculty 20.
Go for you, baby.
Almost a year $10 million. Was more than $20 million.
Why is one year?
What actually chief executive? Massa, who are being honorable?
Mr. If you want to convince me and everybody, say evidence we go with it. But anyhow, we are restored and we go to other issues.
You make chatron in your dem kwani and no could be why it hurts, but it's the gospel truth. Maybe it's a simple question. Simple question. Yes. I didn't think Mahama. Etimi negotiating for LPN gas with Equatorial Guinea for $2.5 billion. Now Akufo-Addo buy and one what you negotiate the same person, the same people, and brought it down to $1.5 billion and saved us $1 billion. How?
No, but the truth of the matter,
why? How and why was he able to do that?
No,
and the other person
you are saying, I am not privy to the details. Because school
and our school partner catch him say you are not privy to this.
To the details of what you are saying.
The details of the 2.5. Then you don't read.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do. I can see there is no such story.
You consume information.
You consume. That's information you consume.
Yeah, you consume information. You don't digest it.
I do.
Yes, because evidence said that Bontini to me say any TNA me catch her.
Yeah.
And then free I go and find out. Call Minister of Energy. If I'm lying. Me sanka be muchro. If and you be surprised. Gas are not almost supply. And companies of the man come to me with him. We are paying $700 million. Na Ghana here sa gas. And so nima upa I think page 84 or so of our manifesto I'm not too sure. You will see it there. Say they even stated the 700 million gas. A cow boy. And sana waba. When you have the 2.5 not to change, the 700 million is what to change. Power no. I almost see they sign PPA agreement, power purchase agreement with power production companies,
independent power producers.
Right. With him. Agreement on sign $2.5 billion. Power no. About 17 companies. So 17 companies, no. About 40% of the 2.5 billion, we don't need it. But or see, take or pay. A say, Semiya produce power no, umpo, also triamica. And then take or pay agreement sign. We spend about $1 billion. Aye here electricity. But agreement, bogus agreement sign. Now, with this agreement sign, $1 billion here. Do you know what happened again?
What happened?
First, you are saving $1 billion. Equatorial Guinea. Now we saving. So we are paying another 700 million gas that we don't need. We are paying another $1 billion in a year that we don't need, all agreement that is signed. Now let me tell you, Amari, why is it that the same agreement signed under NDC with Amari, we have been able to negotiate it that Amari at home cost so a charge so by 13%? Why? Yeah, 13%. Zen Power has reduced their charges by 31%. Adintra. My brother, Adintra. And then this is from the Kosae. Sesikano, almost 100. And then Amari is a medbajum 87. What you say? Now, Uko Zen Power. I say 100 and then medibaju 69. How possible? Why did it happen like that? Under Mahama administration, under NDC. And you chop na area.
No, but so unim, I know for an astute businessman like yourself, unim Nioma Ekoso in such negotiations. I mean, timing of the negotiation is important. You see, factors are determine prices for power. It is sometimes when energy makes fuel. And once you fixed, I don't want you to land. Then the statement have an impact on the price.
That one making. We say factors no many.
Yes.
Why didn't you choose the most profitable one, the beneficial to the country? Now could you see the highest? Are you saying sir your argument by your argument? Are you saying sir 31% now Zen Power artisan they're going to give us cheap power? Are you saying sir Amari 13% artisan are they going to give us cheap power? No. It is poor negotiation and greed on the part of NDC and Mahama. That is why they negotiated or gave us that price they could not negotiate for a cheaper aid for us. And we have saved this country. Go and check 13%. 13%. The quantum. What you arrive at in a year. Go and check 31%. Zen Power in a year. How much money we are saving? These are two political parties with two presidential candidates contesting. Why not so to Abamano? Why not the nation at heart? The two people. Obi Kwano 2.5 billion. Wasi majiatum. What a move into Sumami. Mumaya 1 billion. What a moon 2.5. Obi wasi no 2.5 a dozen. Monteso 1 billion. Wasi ateso 1.5. Obi awa was say okay at the end 100 say okay Monteso you remember 87. Obi awa at the end 100 was there be Monteso you remember 69. Hey then now the 100 na me 69. who has saved this nation money.
Honorable Unim say beyond national issues here for power who are only yedin komo hui. Say oko specific regions for a region like the central region where you come from. The people voted for the NPP, and NPP is sweeping seat in the central region. Going into this election, some specific promises you made to them in their constituencies.
We have made, you see, say NDC for promises are only making.
Yes.
We deliver 45% Kranka Ghana for to Abamo. But we have delivered over 60% of our promises.
And then Ghana for.
Yeah, you catch Ghana for catch the people of Central Region. The people of Central Region have been here before to tell you, say, Central Region, NDC for and paying for almost Central Region. One would also change even voter regional, not ex-president Rollins if you. You have their voice, only 3 from Nzaba, Kosibochi, from Aguna. Ayiwo baby oko ayikwanso is there.
Asempa FM.
Tetobi Kwachi also from there. Atu Austin from there. Atu Kwashi from there. Atu Dazi from there. Former President Mills from there. Former Vice President Aka from there. We don't have big people in MPP in Central Region like that. But the few are a wohon. What they have done for people of Central Region, you have no idea. Starting from President Kufuor's time. President Rollins, ya manansa to takradi. Ya buy.
Yeah, Mike.
Ya buy no. Not from Accra to Cape Coast. Ya manansa jajna esewini. President Kufuor na be.
Accra to Cape Coast.
Yes. President Kufuor na be. 2. Cape Coast. A woman new food nyina wo ho school sa kese wo ho ye ne ona ensuo nya problem ye ko school na
FM.
Ye ba power perennial water problem in Central Region, especially Cape Coast. And a President Kufuor ko human water project serve the environs of Cape Coast and all those things. As wa Befikrom osako Befikrom water project, Mankesim Ejumako Apam, all those areas are also enjoying. You call Cape Coast Stadium. President Kufuor Abreso September I think 14th. Enna Omo Ekati sword with $25 million loan. Polish company any Ghanaian guys Nana Yamo Estati a Omo Yejuma. NDC for ba umdom kokot jejuma ni firi omo nsam. Tinu omo na de bae. Kotokraba market mo fra lotejo kopo mo mutiro no mo kan kire President Kufuor me ka ho ne ekọ hwe Kotokraba market ne yi okopɛ sika no e de bae.
Kotokraba market.
Yes. Me pa cho fra lotejo kopo mame. Na mo misa se asema meti ya meka etro da media. Enti uhwe any major project in Central Region with all the gurus in the NDC MPP and Abaye. What you say? Enti omuka say adi ofi oye enti yankoto aba enum koto ya omu ye mistake. Enti no ma ye U10 aba say look at the end the party obetumi aboa Central Region MPP.
Now are you saying is that the creation of
the
creation of Bisa Sedecom, which is a brainchild of the NDC administration, and Fashwe Amre Central Region?
Raji, I was a board member of Central Regional Development Commission. I didn't know about
Sedecom.
Yes. Even today, it exists in name. They don't have money. Even
today there is a parallel authority which is a coastal belt. Coastal belt.
They say even today, when I was a member, just now I would hope. We're trying to bring investors in it. The Central Regional Development Commission has not done anything for the region. Case closed. And I was privileged to because I'm a member. But you see, forming Central Regional Development Commission is different from Central Regional Commission bringing jobs and creating opportunities. They couldn't. Can you compare that to physical, like you say, Hima Water Project is now giving water to Cape Coast? Can you compare the establishment of Sedicom to the Kotokoraba market or the Cape Coast Stadium or the Cape Coast, Accra Cape Coast Road? No.
No, but the Kotokoraba market, no. Said you can say from what you know, the information you have, no, a former President Kufuor and
yes.
I don't know how far. I would have to check. I don't know how far he went with Onunedi. But if you look at the NDC's Green Book, everything, Kotokoraba market is captured as a project.
And then I mean, when I am now say I almost capture me. Tepa Hospital is in NDC manifesto say
Semper FM
is an abandoned hospital. Omuba be ni about 98% complete. 98% Tepa. All these hospitals now omukasoma under President Kufuor time. I didn't know about 8 years no man ye. Now more free so we now so ba. So they lie through their teeth in their manifesto severally. This time I just read it. And I made pictures, no. So that day made the pictures of Tepa Hospital. I capture say uncompleted no bar. I showed it on TV. Bekwai Hospital, now no President Koko Commission. It was under President Kufuor's regime or term. But no abandon jagu. We are no asabe capture. So please study their documents carefully and do the practical assessment by going to places to check. And you maybe say ayampa na say ayampa.
And do you believe, sir, the NPP has done a lot for your region?
Yes.
And based on that, no, because in this
Central region is being divided into two. Epuanon and Habana.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Idea I with a who pa when we went to is it Mori or Apam area? Apam. Na Ohinibi Kasa. London site. Omuye. Ewohano. Central region was 7. No Kase. They were yearning for this landing site as far back as 1958. Near Ngobi. Abambia ba or ye Mrs. Asma ebe starte NDC for ba no mugu no bi. And then they have 7 landing sites in the various stages. Go and see. They are fishermen. That is all they need. And baby on net, baby on boat, basi uche fish na blast freeze machine. Just say state of the art in your manner yama umoho. Na ufu say
for landing beaches.
Yes. Now
and originally just 7.
Yes. What do you say? Including commander. Let here I will who someone a war commander. Commander for Ekufuado London site omu yama omu commander for NDC propaganda omu yeni say. Nkrumah breso and omu disi kan betu ho. So I ask a simple question. In the NDC, Omatuama NDC Atuama Omatuama Omo. 8 years na NDC for Oma who Kwame Nkrumah sika na odebetu say Mfanya London side. Oma who
na
NDC
remain the council.
Nipan repeating them say but don't you simply have common sense? No you are coming to repeat it to us. London site ne Kufuado Abba Woyama commander for Homsi Kwame Nkrumah the DC can too. And you are coming to repeat this at the meeting. You are repeating this. One can say repeat it away dumb. Because you could not even respond. I say what is it? Homsi Kwame Nkrumah and the DC can be too. How many times and NDC Abba power? Ghana ha Kwame Nkrumah disi katuo se mfanya London side manfa now can say kura commander waningu.
Honorable, I will come back to my question around the person but we have to settle this. Me go Cape Coast Kotokoraba market.
Yeah.
There is this story venturesafrica.com or say John Mahama is building a 2,500 store Kotokoraba market in Cape Coast, but it may be another white elephant project. The story says, and it's more like an article, I'll say Ghanaian President John Mahama is on course to complete the building of the Kotokoraba market in Cape Coast this year. The multi-purpose market will comprise of shops, banks, hospitals, and schools, and will provide a congenial environment for the market traders to sell their goods while opening the town up for economic activities. Work on the project began in December 2014 after a court in Cape Coast ordered the demolition of the old building to make way for the stadium. This occurred after some traders pleaded with the court to halt the demolition of the old market until decent structures had been provided for their relocation. The project has the potential to play an integral part in the region's development in the coming years, but as is mostly the case with ambitious enterprises, the devil will lie in the details. And this is the very important part to say. The market project being constructed by the China Railway Construction and Engineering Group is part of the $1.3 billion government loan from the Exim Bank of China for infrastructural development in the country. A project which began in 2014. Honorable, it cannot be a co-for.
You know how Mami Sanka Semtro and this Niban was one Nimunima which me negotiating for 1.3 billion. No, hold on, please. Put your arm physically. No. Yan Crasifo, me, any upon you. Yan Yakoji $1.3 billion in a buy. Emra Chinese premium. Eba Ghana, no more pay. FM. The same time, now you give them 640 million. The same time, get the story straight today. Everything that's carrying your own sound can, if you don't know, I'm telling you today. Why this even was a word answer? Let's give them let me explain to you. 1.3 billion. Yes, Supercare, my partner.
Okay.
Let me explain you, Yakoji 640 million for Buidam. Okay.
Yes.
Now, Emraha Chinese premium. Eba Ghana
Sempa FM.
The team are on by financial aid. Yanina, yes, I deal into no buy and be serious. So, me cast me a new crown. A car Chinese a home the bar back from the Konya accident till they replace it later. Don't buy no more hint here. Say China for air pay. Say after Kofi Annan, Omo pay. Say Ombenya Secretary General.
Yes.
Ewo UN. So Chinese premier was going around Africa lobbying. And omo catch so omo discuss KCSA aba inti yani 640 million yanko kase eswa na omo nyai. So quickly I went to President Kufuor's house in the morning.
Yes.
Honestly, now ofru at 9 o'clock okoshia papa no. Otiase. Enti me ko catch so say na inside the omo dia maye say. Enti on country say they should increase it. And a president say are you late? So woman made 640 million. Who said that was the first time even 640 million loan in this country.
And that was for the Buidam.
For the Buidam. So okay say we no yakoye. And I'm say okay, say sadia yam prepare a separate besides the Buidam for $1.3 billion. Asaga be repeat here na me challenge no e correct no e parliament say nyom ko gis can buy why the catch us woman ko in
you and your partner no prepared.
Yes, under President Kufuor
from the Exim Bank in China.
Yes, under President. Yes, I was can say your call ka be who fans o mama. Yes,
but only what I find interesting, so we share china.8data.org, china.8data.org. They list as part of when you search a project now on sa portal no click and so type Cape Coast Kotokraba Market Project project ID no 30087 project description mebao or say in a line itemized budget of 2013 the Ghanaian government reported that the Chinese government provided a loan for a local government and rural development project entitled Cape Coast Kotokraba Market Project. The loan was non-concessional and signed on November 22nd, 2012 for rate of 20-year maturity, 5-year grace, 2% interest, and 75% commission rate. The total of the loan equaled 200 million CNY. There was no evidence for when this project was set to commence. And clearly from China.8data.org, The loan was signed in November 22nd, 2012.
The loan $1.3 billion.
Yes.
Dollars.
Yeah.
I see MPP na kojibai. Hwa Ghana gas ayi no mo ye nyina. Form part of a year di cocoa as a gold and an ebetua omuka. So they were distributing
Ghana gas and oil.
So they were distributing the 1.3 billion.
Yes.
They were distributing the 1.3 billion. Just as the 2 billion. Rose. The same thing. Why would I come and sit here and lie?
Oh no.
Asaga in 2009 was saying that in the history of Ghana, the shortest possible timer a president has been able to get a loan from China, 1.3 billion. Then I got up. Now I'm saying, why not catch it up?
In Parliament?
Yes. Now I'm saying it's not true, Mr. Speaker. This 1.3 billion was under Kufuor's government. It couldn't have been possible within 3-4 months. I won't lie to you. And I challenge them.
And you have the documents to prove what you're saying. The 1.3 billion, the negotiation with the partner, the Bank in China.
1.3 billion.
Okay. The data
because they were inflating figures any a year. China for who said no. At the end of the day, they will not be able to pay them back. That is why who said, okay, my cousin we actually.
Okay.
Bisa, let's check. He said, did they get all the $1.3 billion? If they didn't, why?
One other important thing is the hazard in Parliament should capture some interaction with it captures that.
Yes.
Okay, date no.
Yeah, Mikai said 2009, but
2009.
Yes.
Okay, it's something we would have to find out and see because the data available public non-concessional loan signed on November 22nd, 2012 for a rate of 20-year maturity. Yeah.
Say Uko, say CIA call for $2 billion.
Yeah.
$2 billion, no. Almost release it in tranches.
Okay.
Yes, it be a rose, 500 million. You sign a contract to that effect for the money to be released.
For the bulk way,
Right. Then you go to hospital. ABS 200 million
for hospital. No more release
out of the 2 billion. No more release. So that is what you are seeing. What you are saying, but the bulk money of 1.3 billion, they say, yeah, negotiations.
Okay.
And this is what woman acquired. It's not true.
It will bring me to my next question. Let me person me Busa say, what can say in terms of development for your region, the central region, no, the NPP would trash the NDC any day. So we'll share how unique central region will be in this election, because registered voters are one kosro. Me say we he says I share EC data na central region number 4. Greater Accra, Ashanti, Eastern, Central.
Right.
There 1.4 million registered voters.
The crimes almost drew 1.5.
Almost 1.5 million. And so some dynamics name amo our central region.
Dynamics in favor of MPP.
Oh really?
Yeah, because migration.
Yeah.
Kaswa.
Yeah.
Any Gomua East,
Asempa FM.
Urban. When it's becoming more urban, no more enlightened. More. With all due respect to Obiotio. And then when you see the influx of people coming into a particular area, a suburb, never urban. Typical example is Georgia for Georgia for
in the last election.
In the last
for
election,
US,
recently.
Yeah.
So when you see Kaswa and Gomua East migration na a tilted towards NPP. Yeah. And what Gomua East alone, they registered extra from 63,215.
Gomua East.
Yes.
Gomua East. Kaswa na.
Gomua East here. Gomua East cry here.
Budumburam.
After baby Budumburam, baby honorable and
Gomua East na Kofi Asemenyi
Asemenyi.
Yeah. MP no.
What do you say?
Okay.
So Kofa to na fa let's say kwanwa na de be see a chiro pe na abeye Gomoa
East, that's
Nti
true.
Budumbura amnom ne yayi no
Eka ho.
ansa na anda sa be shem ene yayi.
Na nipa se ho saa.
Yeah, 115,000. What you say? When it's a suburb, now kaso Gomoa no.
Asempa
Now
FM.
don't deceive yourself. It's becoming urban. Ebasa Pana is in favor of MPP.
Of the MPP.
Yeah.
It is a free Accra Ekwa over to a Senya East first. That is Kaswa. It's a seat you are winning.
Yeah.
Wait, how I come say?
Yes.
Moving.
Well, a dynamic MP.
How I come say?
Oh, very.
Ufri wa abeko Gomoa East now we can asemenyi maintain seat no.
Yeah. And sana under.
And so under also.
Eshim.
Under is winning.
Yeah.
George Under.
Yeah.
From George Under, you go further.
See you grad trouble.
Sorry. Kafra.
Utra Gomoa East pe. Na wo ba Winneba. Efutu. So
Efutu so kwasa ye mama.
Oh, Efutu de so anitua. The guy was here grassroots politics, but who say yes? Was here grassroots politics, Papa. Okay, first, no, the safest seats are near war central.
Yes.
Hey, you know, danger east and west.
Of course.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Good. Then what about Winneba? But this time, Winneba is safe seat, Cratcher, a same seat in
Winneba.
Yeah.
I found a mark in the judgment.
Yeah. He's done marvelously well. Now, because Cynthia Morrison, the way the woman is working, the way the woman is working,
also maintaining seat.
Oh yes. Now, I mean, okay, me
what by inside?
Main come strategy. NDC proceed the budget 2 minimum 2 account.
And then this one was seat 4 minimum 2.
The budget 2 account. I'm now 21.
I can remember the end.
Yeah.
Hey, honorable. Meaning says
main constituency chronic strategy.
I get it. It is a free Cynthia Morrison no further into central region. What about Ekunfi, right? Ekunfi say hona deputy and I make Ekunfi.
There will be Gomoa West.
Yeah, we go Gomoa West.
Yeah. Wako
Ekunfi.
Ufre Ekunfi ana ko Mankesi.
Gomoa West why the MP?
Aban.
Oh, Aban. Ono ko communications deputy. So if we health eco communication on obe maintain seat now. Aban.
Yeah.
Now wako further into wako Mankesi infanteman. Ma mini bit magic seat I maintain seat number.
Obenya vote scratch niku.
We sure they are okay.
Yeah. Obenya vote scratch niku.
And we scientific research and answer sentimental na we make.
Yani na bacha say your form what you say? But me better make come strategy.
Oh yeah, I'm saying me got make strategy. Yeah,
say you
na na yebo boso.
Yeah.
It will feel fantastic na fi we remember your friend saying
aba
don't constituency.
No the other turn it right and now by any side. Abra say ibu kwa manke.
Yeah. And but start from Mori.
Mori
yeah.
We are right. Mori can but o turn it.
Yeah, o turn it right. Yamuransa oba edunfa.
Yamuransa dunfa.
Oh yeah, me kwa sorry hopa.
Edunfa. Na ko wa be ni bi. Yeah, chichiri. Yeah, wobbrunsam no wobbrunsam. I mean, you soon not many BT wo mu.
Oh, dabi. All right, and you know komo ni ebe di me pato.
BT mu.
Me pato nya mo.
Me wa be na fufu bi Frankie. Omo ka na show say omo hotema. See no omo ko wa be wa du from tuka from tema. E ko du fam say okay. Oh siri. So ko wo.
Eno na nya be.
Wo di ere dey. Ya wa be sam. Mu ye anu aye no ton.
Ere abra say mu kwa mankas mu wi ni.
Oh yeah.
What Felix air contest no?
Felix.
Yes, Felix kwachi ofosu.
No. No. Interviewer. Was he free Cape Coast?
And the other.
Now free was he free ho. Free ho. What interview ministerial appointment at the amount. Was he free Cape Coast? Any ko meboa. Never the other ko free abra. Oh hey. From there.
The last time you back constituency ho. What's the bush for? Say Krobi or Abakrampa now.
Na Abakrampa, me Abakrampa very well.
I want no fee.
And Badger say, you see, on national TV,
yes.
Felix is said of free Cape Coast. I didn't know one can sue for Abakrampa. I didn't know one can sue for Abakrampa. Now, national TV interview a year. Also for Cape Coast, Nico. Well, it's up to the candidate over there.
If you want your room, Cape Coast North and South.
Yeah, Cape Coast North and South. And San Wako, Himan Lower Danger.
Wako Himan, send the na by inside.
A Timokwa.
Right. Waba, send Dencha, what they are comfortable for you.
Right.
I send 3 in Komamo.
I send 3 in.
You are winning all the 3. Yeah. Cape Coast North and South, NDC Krabako, Musumu Krabako.
If I didn't be a doing
hey, now the man is a candidate no or South.
No, my name is my contact crown.
Hey, Ricky Tegano. Hi. Ricky Tegano or your tofu?
Your budget is city.
Ah, simple.
Mobatia said 23-0.
That was Central Radio.
Yes. Would you have way? See, I have the young carry. Would you move out? Oh, Sheni, you have a bomb 23-0. Yeah. No crap, I'm catching.
Oh, yeah, that confident.
Ah, na Cape Coast South. Senya MC, you were down to earth. And at the point, I don't know politics. What is that less marking? The politics a kapapa. There be room for a Makuntano.
Tegan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, Oka 23-0, no? Commanded the name Guafoka.
Now, Mr. Morgan, yeah. Now, Mammy, the almost normal.
Mammy,
a vice presidential candidate for NDC. Omo normal or about 0.
Oh, commander.
Oh, Chiaka.
Baby, on Fino.
Omo normal. Omo normal. But I am from Namunko Radio.
Honorable generally, where your central region.
Yes, central.
But across the country, you know, because Matisse Bimaka said the biggest challenge for the MPP going into this election how to maintain more wide parliamentary majority. No, you see, more close to 60 more seats than the NDC in parliament.
Right.
Mubetimi maintain it, sa number no.
And Ukraine, president margins na high, very very high in Tina. Omufu say yentim. And na ebi so our margins some the winning. Ketwa ebi as low as 190. And
yeah.
Nti hono sa no shaky. What you say? Maybe now share the good work. MPP ayenwa. I think that we can still maintain. But yeah, and yet less than 150 to still control parliament. But we will get more than 150. And you'll be surprised that new seats in Beji. The way they taking things for granted. So now all try any MPs. Yes, we try. What do you say? Indeed, we are not. We will maintain a lot of our seats.
We sure.
But, yeah, but I don't want to be complacent. Now, me just feed you so here. We feed you question, papa. MPP ni bien who also a mistake. Ekotoma independent candidate.
Sempa FM.
Adentia.
A simple or independent candidate or bar. As for Ekufuado, he's won already. Now, uba why now ni be yejuma. Oh yes, sir. Now we say MPP chances. Montier ye. Obia ofu say candidate be offending on function on share ni madachi. Ni madachi. The good policies are Ekufuado wa majority of parliamentarians no obetimi implement it. Na abawo ho ban ama wanya bibia firim say watu abama obi. Sa wo kotuma Ekufuado. Na utuma independent candidate. And you want to crank if you say if the president doesn't get majority in parliament. Now, or person implemented policies be bills in a bar on the bogu. What is the one more my imagine say on the twama independent candidate. Don't be selfish. Think of your children. They are the most treasure that we can have in our lives. Now, Ekufuado be pure betimi. Don't forget, say. Someone to a man Ekufuado. The parliamentarians. Now got two independent candidates. No more bar. One. The new bill immediately Akufo-Addo is sworn in coming to parliament and he said loans. We are going to approve loans for every child of this country. 1 year secondary school, 1 year admission to university. Loan. The bill will come to parliament. 2. Another bill, everybody say, government, making sure say, Obia 1 year university. 1 year juma. A buy no betting my loan. I'm out there, my landlord. At 2 years, near to. With all this, independent, more my imagine but trauma independent candidate. Akufo-Addo cannot do this without majority of parliamentarians on his side. It is anything I'm catching say, Grenoba Adacho. Share another word you. Now what China waba kokra, anabrewa. Now baby we see and number Akufo-Addo policies in Tino. He can take care of you. But you will not feel it.
But why say as a party? Because I know some of you have been making the effort to speak to some of these candidates. Adentina, any result now for them to rescind our decisions.
Well, Obi-Owa say it is only voting ambitions which overleaps itself and falls on the other. So, the ambition, ama nenikura no akata nokura hokura wo. But me catch MPP for omun ye easy sao me na na kan December 7 bebre be jomble the fool. Yeah, bebre. They better stop and join. And let's also, mimi the Ukrainian independent candidates in bebre. Omu ye better. If you say yani ankasa ya handle ye as a party. What you say? Conflict resolution. You don't go with the stand say you support this against the other because you've been indoctrinated. Many of them are offended because they did not even listen to their plea. Some problems, some challenges. I go there and I seem to make inroads or improvement today because I share their problems with them. Some of them who say buga. But what I am appealing to the independent candidate, they say, all is not lost. Now for me, Agyapong, a swear there for yourself. Now I'm paying for the council of gang, the unity. If you feel free now, I mean, first, I'm in court. Defense of MPPT, there be I'm in court to say. I've not given up. I have not. And that is not the end of life. Until if you don't become an MP today, there is an opportunity for you tomorrow. The opportunity will come only when we exhibit commitment to the party, irrespective of what they. Look, they are fantastic group. I am from media, who are disappointed a parliamentarian, a candidates.
Yes.
Now we are make rounds. They are working and they speak. They lost, but they've come together. So why don't you join them and campaign so that doors will be open? Now I'm MP. Ejuma fool when we say apart from assemblyman. They don't know.
That's what to mean can say MP Ejuma.
Oh, massa.
And you MP.
Yeah, and Mami Ganjira.
So why are you saying
Mami Ganjira? One, Ejuma fool when we say power assemblyman and MP. Assemblyman, Okwani a man 60 cities. Ejuma basabi bia nye bia so assemblyman ya kobo na money 60 cities a sitting. MP. Say obi ni girl akoda no ma wanyem una utua hospital bill. Wo oda hospital osiko yi no. Owie ya no mo de mo trika me de akwala na to. Wo ba hwa no akosi se utiri ni betutu. Ba hwa na akosi se utiri ni betutu. Yeah. One day we a mistake na obebisa obibi no amfa amana and somewhere obeko akoka fa ho odia say hwe simple adentina tie ni ye wutie me ade me catch you say adwuma fo a wonti ase me kama wo mo pire ho a wodi abufuo tintayam pire no mahu what is in there hwe what we say managing directors ni chief directors ni ayi regime fufuro eba no matonton gas na ma wo wo mutiamu free obi ya turn as low as 5,000 cedis what is say your ton car ama MP pen
no say MP the car loan
good Argentina chief executive there e man car free ebi wo ba ko mienu MP uto car baako utua car every month yetetew Argentina chief executive room there okwa police tin kam waitum where you say house girl wine ne now me go file me tax yes I am my security the allowance so say I have to pay I'm going to give me 23,000 saka make run me because salary in the background me about 13,000 cedis wait
and no yeah automatic loan
every make run me see me highest paid because me loan apart from car me see get 13,000 on him chop money me wey adwuma na wanti atem de edim wo radio so nyan menya empia
ba ona bo the other point omo a akọ house hono because see ano o ka nioma ema enye adwuma papa unka de ema ne adwuma for example Professor Kweku Azar enye post be on Facebook or say and this is talking about MPs or say your basic salary is at least 20,000 Ghana cedis monthly. You get rent allowance equal to 20% of your consolidated salary. For every year that you work, you are given ex gratia equal to 4 months of that year's salary. At the start of a term, you get an installation grant. On retirement, you get a resettlement grant. When you travel, you get business class. You stay in 4-star hotels, all fully paid. Every quarter, you get an incentive bonus of 25% of your consolidated monthly salary. You and your family get free medical and dental services. You can buy a car of up to $70,000, of course, a car loan. The state pays half of the cost. If you get a loan to pay for the remainder, the state pays the interest. You get 10% of your basic salary to hire your personal security. It is a way that the MPs enya. I mean, how many other jobs apart from getting to parliament?
More ignorance. Where you were crutching, were ignorant. Has he counted the number of people that queue for school fees?
No, maybe.
No, we agree.
Please, MPs get this.
I'm telling you,
once we agree, MPs get this.
Where I want the day, me see who come account 13,000. It's not true. Where is car? Maybe it's a question. Now, me Rolls Royce running 13,000. I'm going to Tracy watching me the matter.
No.
13,000. What do you know how much a Rolls Royce costs? Do you know how much a Bentley costs? Do you know how much Maybach costs?
No, but that's not the point.
I'm telling you. Say, because me on my own private,
yes.
And Kasan say, who know what you're crowd, he will not even bring it close to me.
No, but that's not.
You pay hospital bills for your constituents out of this.
Yes.
You buy roofing sheets out of this. You buy cement out of this. You pay school fees out of this. And then you free SHS.
No, hospital bills, no. You pay from your NHIS fund, the Edema MPs. Cement, and then you pay for your share of the common fund.
Krachi. Utiwa, and I'm ignorant, and I'm can't say who. Obi, Eba, Kokolebuna Kocheki, Holding Heart. I paid 40,000. 40,000. Now we are last week. Me one assemblyman be better came me. Oh, honorable, we want to see you. Oh, but no, the Akola and the also brain tumor, whatever. Okrani bills. And a name, ne papa, and in Wafa. He put me on the spot. Akola Kitwa, nice girl. Wakamu, Eddie Asamoah, and then say, say. While my country, me pose. MP. Akola be wa me lecture area or problem. Then come the battery and with me. Only a nuance on by and from street. Na Kolanetio. I had to pay 18,000.
No. And to me catch your hospital bills, and I'm not the only person. All the MPs are doing it, and I'm person here.
I send you my
yes.
Send you my
yes.
What do you call apart from the S gratia? Now S gratia crowd obi minimum MPs are 2 times ago. Omo ebo bisia wo S gratiam. Emre omudu wam kwa na interest rate afa ba ku collapse. One of the northern now collapse. Now me chance
about bisia wo S gratiam ye den.
Yes, I know chire no. Ya no kura wa wo say wo sere. Enti me kasa ma me kasi asem so. What you say? And you may have a bo and ye make sure say, Sikano to Botomo, Udu, a car, ye boom. One to me, and yes, I wait in your pet, Ubelu seat.
I perfectly agree with you, Okan. What I want us to agree on, NSA, say, a Juma be a wa, Unya, Samuel,
no, but yeah. When you are working, because I don't think I still get 13,000 series.
Oh,
13,000 series. I say hospital
you and your family get free medical and dental service. Parliament as an institution. What a parliamentary service.
Parliamentary dental. Dentist be oh.
Na send you call baby out there.
Media me enjoy be that.
Oh, say you will use as reference. You are not because one you are not interested. You understand it? Using you as a reference is problematic, and you will say when you know what the apart from say you know free dental or whatever he's saying. Other chief executives enjoy more than that, but they don't go and ask people favors to vote for them. Yeah, into silent, of course.
But you know, and I'm saying we go out there and beg people to vote for us. We are always at the mercy
of people.
I will win and win big because every village or town I make me program I see. I had one bad experience I seen Yankumasi. I'm saying me executives ko chair maslo ko mama wo. Ndi e ko kura no mu say na fosufo nkwa ne to aba omunye. So when I got to know and then obeba me program asibia. So the 200 faculty kati ko do board here whatever. What you say? Yeah. Me no can say 2 days. Me call runs.
Asempa FM.
My scanning ready. By Thursday, they are going to distribute the money. 440,000 cash.
To support SARS.
To support SARS a man. Okay. 440,000 is about 1,600 and something women. What you say? Say yes, me MPR. Jack 440,000.
And yes, kakitwa.
And can yes, kakitwa. Yeah. But I'm forced to give it. I can't bear 3 towns. 3 or 4. Timaya Maju say godo 600,000 is going to go. So count after Nyankuma say between 13,000. Everyone count all the villages. The Biamina Besi OBR between Eskan. What you say? My colleagues Bia me want me anya and no chese he's not a good parliamentarian. He cannot simply afford. I have businesses. And you measure me with my colleagues are one fair to them. But Minia, I have to put myself in their shoes. The struggle they go through to satisfy their constituents. Obia or chief executive enjoys this, but keep the money to himself. Yeah. But we, whatever you are mentioning here, it comes to us. Who do what is all this on here? A consume. What you say? And to Misre party for no, and will be our soul. And Pino Wanya dear on your sale. On to me and ye bibia mobia. But the policies of the MPP party and the Kufuadu for that matter. Namuntuma MPP parliamentarians to come to power.
Well, now okay, independent candidates no. So which constituency be to say Asante Bekwai. Mo I think the second deputy speaker, another first deputy speaker, Ewana. Enyehu.
Oh, Joe Wise be winning.
Sir.
Obewuni.
Joe Wise be winning.
Obewuni.
Amanse Bruni no so almost why popular.
Oh. But we are Joe Wise be winning.
For me
na Edne. As I say, 2 for went here in Dino. He won't win. Na Edne pa. As I say, a cop from any independent candidate be won't win. Don't win.
That's a big winning.
Well, maybe Araba could be a confirm. Why not? Yeah. You can't rule the outcome.
But it's a swamming so.
Oh, Swami Akwan Krani Dini Krani ne Hunyafe. ni dinu tantan bi a odi ko tu Chemensa
David na say
the best brain
election we be
look mami ka sem to Chemensa now very what me Chemensa djuma wo time papa say bill ba no what ho now this look mami explain we nchire look it is not the frequency say wo ba no abetwa pri say no machi o na papa ho ti say yo eno che say we the people's MP go and see the work Chemensa does in parliament the time our what in nasu sa speakers ni change koba na Chemensa kwate ho the leader of the house akwano obano Chemensa shoe a wejano akwano on to me Chemensa is a short smallish guy but the shoe is big and long for the good works he has done for MPP party. What is he talking about? Na me call akram ti akwandi me say leader pa when one ma sorry am no pa hima akwa we ni di no di ankomum jabagaba bibi nwan am so chief we leader kama me
MPP ni a independent.
I don't even know.
Okay and you no say on hardware
Oh they won't
e was swame
dem be to Chemensa good materials are me kwa me no kasa am say hwe enye say oba ya ochia na wo de me ko parliament so onko adwuma no oba de no nya time every day so oba first na onye MP no and oba no osra de wo de adwuma hye nsa we majority leader parliamentary so minister now say there be your metno enunti nge reason bi omoka say Chemensa che yenam swami and let me call swami rosa wa ye wo hanya sam kitwa nti wacha next we good na Joe Biden enya 48 years in politics from 30 years to 78 years Argentina Chemensa ko 24 or ko 28 I'll say where Mugabe ntino reason as where Mugabe ntino he has to go na bra adwuma why won't be simple nti Chemensa kura de ma mfa kan na kwaro mo no ma
Muye still are you that strong in most stronghold the Ashanti region?
Now, in the history of Ashanti, Aspat no mu bida. And then go and see Aspat. Omu abekachire woman muto.
Oh, no mu bida say.
Yeah, omu abekachire me. Say kuma say, ye hu Aspat da. Enne Aspat. Omu tijai kura. Efe no betu boom
for the NPP.
Yes.
Ashanti region.
Yes. Betu boom. Abunu betu boom. Na wa hweni ya ahafo surprises bi e beba ho be onwa
ahafo
me kam chiro
ahafo NDC wo 2 seats
yeah wa wi abaji for na me me nyoku Collins na ne de ha me kakra but odi agura wa apuni game wa obe lose
Eric Opoku
one day he's gone
Eric Opoku
e betu no sa tutura sam no de obere no dibiem opa on try rest obetu e tutura sam bi out bi
onye to trust him.
Make some chira ada usuro.
And we are half for region now okay. Now uko bono no mu 12 se mu 11 NDC 1.
Good.
That is Banda.
Yeah jini nyina.
Mo je Banda.
Yeah jini nyina.
Banda.
Make just say this time you be winning more. More musu parliamentarians no ye. You be winning more.
Ba Blue East capital Techiman that a honor the enkoye and enkoye mama Blue East
okay. Blue East Blue East nimfa manin ko hoye
okay all what I'll do is I'm na me ho emranum insuo me ba na afi ya hwe the other regions na wrap up Ekosiisen na higher Asempa 94.7 FM honorable Kennedy Ohino Agyapong na AD Komo MP Asen Central constituency Obi I can tell you on authority that anyone who thinks Ghana and not about himself, anyone who thinks about future generations and not his current pocket will definitely think NPP. This group will turn our country around when given some 12 more years. God bless Nana and God bless Honorable Agyapong. John Bart Addo, Ohio, US of A. Honorable Kojo Ban Ajeman says, okay, also when I was in Parliament, I tried and was told we have to pay our own medical bills. Oh, okay. Mate would would see about that. This one says, ask him about Asin South. Okay, I think Asin South, no. Yebeba ho ababeka eno ho asem. This one says, Obi, you missed one MP, Kojokum. Where is his constituency? No, Kojokum is Hunter West, only a western region. And that's why Musano. And where's it, Obi, what is your guest talking about? Is he talking about Ghana or another Ghana somewhere? I expect you to scrutinize the assertion. Most of the things he's saying are not true. Reflections of the things happening. Example, it's a lie that the NDC collapsed at a London beach concept. Also, I know you know that we constructed a lot of London beaches with infrastructure and even cold store in almost all coastal areas. Commander Shama, Takrade Halfasni. We even constructed a fishing harbour, phase 2 in second D. Okay, that's Richard Kirk Mensa and Onodi Way Abba. There are other messages, but Yentie Way Emra Yaba, Many Honorable Kennedy, Agyapong Ebetwa. So, stay with us.